Lockhart Perspective.
Vietnam reported positive production and operating data through July, with Moody's Analytics raising its forecast of the country's GDP growth to 8.5%, making it its highest growth projection in Asia Pacific. This comes as China, to the nearby north, has been showing further signs of an economic downturn. Despite the slowdown in Vietnam's exports in July, Moody's was optimistic about the country's economic outlook due to it being a significant beneficiary of China's uncertain policies, a Moody's report said on August 15th. The report stated that the uncertainty of the Chinese Communist Party's policies had driven foreign investment to Vietnam and other South Asian countries. Supported by sustained foreign investment inflows, Vietnam had also rapid improvement in industrial production and export trade. According to Vietnam's Ministry of Planning and Investment, from January to July, the capital generated by foreign direct investment in Vietnam was estimated at $11.57 billion, an increase of 10.2% year over year, the highest amount of the FDI for 7 consecutive months in the last 5 years. Vietnam's industrial production in July continued to recover, increasing 1.6% compared to the previous month, up 11.2% year over year for the first 7 months of 2022. The industrial production index increased approximately 8.8% year over year. IPI is a monthly economic indicator measuring real output in the manufacturing, mining, electric, and gas industries relative to a base year as defined by Investopedia. The comparison of past data showed rapid recovery of Vietnam's various industries. The IPI growth rates in the first 7 months of 2018 and 2022 were 10.7%, 9.4%, 2.6%, 7.6%, and 8.8% respectively. The figure would appear that Vietnam's economy is quickly recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic as more capital moves out of China and into Vietnam. The data released by Vietnam's General Statistics Office reflect foreign investors' growing confidence in the country's investment prospects. The total FDI for the first 8 months of 2022 saw a 10.5% increase year over year, while the MPI increased 9.4% year over year. In addition, for the first 7 months of the year, the IPI values of some products increased sharply. For example, apparel and electrical equipment manufacturing saw an increase of 23.1% and 21% respectively. Meanwhile, pharmaceuticals, medicinal chemicals, and botanical products rose 20.1%. In the first half of 2022, Vietnam's GDP grew 6.42% higher than the 5.5% forecasted by the country's Statistic Bureau. The Vietnam government's GDP growth for 2022 is 6 to 6.5%. For Headlines with a Voice, this has been the Lockhart News Brief.
Lockhart Perspective.